The floodgates have opened. CMLL and AEW have done something completely unexpected. To quickly summarize what happened, in the most recent episode of AEW Dynamite, the CMLL stars Místico, Máscara Dorada, Hechicero, and Volador Jr. were in attendance for their match later on that night on Rampage. It was going to be a taped match for Rampage. And I really expected for there to be an announcement on Dynamite telling us what that match would be. I expected another exhibition-style match, maybe with a tag team of CMLL stars against the other two CMLL stars, but I have been proven absolutely and utterly wrong, and I am extremely, extremely happy that I was wrong. The CMLL stars were seated ringside, and they interacted with Jon Moxley during his match against Jeff Hardy, and when the match ended, they all attacked Moxley in the ring. They beat up on security when they rushed the ring to stop them, but were eventually run out of the ring by a group of AEW wrestlers. The group that saved Moxley consists of Matt Sydal, Christopher Daniels, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker. And these four will be the CMLL Luchadores' first opponents in AEW, who they will face on Rampage this Friday. But things only got more interesting from here. Before this show, Dynamite, aired tonight, it was announced that Bryan Danielson would be in a match against CMLL star Hechicero on Saturday's AEW Collision, which, if you know me, this match is something I had been hoping for since the partnership was first announced back in October with the Místico and Rocky Romero match. This singles match is such an insanely good matchup and one that I think will deliver on every level. Hechicero is one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. He has such a deep bag of submission holds and transitions. He really understands llave and contra llave, and he's also very, very good at strikes, dives, topes, and really any other sort of high flying for a guy his size. In my last video, I gave 3 suggestions for recent Hechicero matches you should go and watch to get a good idea of what he can do, and I still stand by those suggestions, so go and check those matches out ASAP if you haven't. You'll also see a list of matches for every other CMLL star coming to AEW on Friday. Anyways, I am kind of making this video just out of sheer hype and excitement and just surprise over today's events. We got yet another matchup set as well, with 3 of our CMLL guys coming back for the next Dynamite to face off against AEW's Blackpool Combat Club. Máscara Dorada, Hechicero, and Volador Jr. will have a trios match against Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, and Claudio Castagnoli. Again, this is so insane. The relationship between CMLL and AEW feels like it went from 0 to 100 in less than a week. They hadn't done anything together on AEW since October. And yeah, Andrade went back to CMLL while he was under AEW contract, but that just felt like he was taking like an outside booking one last time in the place where he was made, right? It did not feel like he was coming to CMLL as a direct representative of AEW, if that makes sense. It is just, the world has just been laid wide open here, and fantasy booking could go insane now. Personally, Soberano Jr. should come over, Bárbaro Cavernario should come over. I'm even going to say Último Guerrero. Bring Último Guerrero over as well, because I think that's one of the people I would like to see against Bryan Danielson. But this is just so insane to me, and I keep saying insane over and over, but that's the only word I can think of right now to describe what we're seeing. Blackpool Combat Club, one last thing I want to say about them, these are probably the best guys in a faction that you could have put the CMLL guys against. When talking fantasy booking between CMLL and AEW, Claudio Castagnoli was always a guy that I would say he should come to Arena Mexico. Bryan Danielson's a guy who should be in Arena Mexico. And now Jon Moxley too. This is going to be very nice and very enjoyable. Anyways, this is just sort of an update video because some of the information in my last video is now outdated. and just a little bit wrong. But what's not wrong is that suggestion of matches that I gave. So you should go back and watch for Místico, Máscara Dorada, Hechicero, and Volador Jr. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. There is so much to talk about, and we'll get to talking about it. So, see you later.